But I've always hoped that this area would not be developed. I crossed my fingers all the time that this would remain natural, probably naively so.
The first month we're just kind of excited to be out here. It's novel.
Yeah.
The second month I found that start feeling kind of profound. You're in touch with nature. You're touched by the people that are coming by. And I've talked to almost 800 people, 900 people.
To be more fully human, we need to be in touch with nature. And when we wall ourselves off and just put up a lot of houses and devalue nature, we're valuing ourselves.
But when I looked at that map, it struck me as this is very dangerous. There's a great possibility for risk to our water supply. And as I learned more and more, I became more and more convinced that this is really worse than I even thought it was going to be.
And I think that there's a real strong feeling about that we're not just protecting our water source, we're protecting a water source of the planet. And yeah, it's motivational.
Hi, my name is John Michael Swift. I interview people and write songs about them, and this is the Water Coalition's story. So I was kind of minding my own business, working on other song interview type things, and I just noticed in the newspaper that there was an article about the Toll Brothers site, and they said that they were occupying the area around Whitehall Road, and I realized Whitehall Road is right down the street from where I live, and I literally whipped open the newspaper, and I realized, like, that's the spot that's right near my house. It's like right near the place I grew up. I know it like the back of my hand. And so I thought, I better go over and check this place out. Right off the bat, I could tell that these were local people who were passionate about their community and who had a concern that we were really all in the same boat on.
I've been really aware of this particular terrain ever since 1990 because I drive frequently along Whitehall Road. And I've always been struck by the beauty of this valley as you look to the southeast with Tussey Mountain in the background.
As I started to talk to the folks at the site more, I realized this issue went way, way, way back. That people have been working on this for years and years.
I had signed up for emails from the township I live in. I received one of those emails that talked about a development.
I was connected to the township and received emails on what their agenda was going to be. So I tried to sort of keep up with that.
I was confused because I knew that that was really supposed to be preserved land.
And when I looked at the map and saw where the water would go, and it went right to our wells. And I was horrified.
I was serving as a volunteer for some period of time at New Leaf. And the more involved I got, the more I realized about this particular development. It really was something that was not going to be good for the community and that I should get more involved. And so I did.
I would think about hydrogeology or geology, but when I looked at that map, it struck me as this is very dangerous. There's a great possibility for risk to our water supply. And as I learned more and more, I became more and more convinced that this is really worse than I even thought it was going to be. It was when I first saw that map that I thought, oh my God, we can't let this happen. And they were having a public hearing. We have a right, the citizenry has a right to request through petition that the board re-examine this. And so that's when I wrote the petition, the original petition. And I think we ended up getting like, I don't remember, 400 or 500 signatures on it.
And then online they had more.
Then the petition was put online, and I think they got a couple thousand online. But as long as we had 50 that were valid Ferguson Township voters, they had to deal with it. And it was like we had stopped it just as they were ready to pass it.
I was shown a map of the course. I didn't like what I saw. Takes me back to 2004 when the writing was on the wall. All I wanted was for you to stay as our little secret. So hear me out if they decide to cut into you. We're doing all we can, putting up the signs, standing in the street, trying to save our land from dirty hands, from dirty hands.